Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Hayden Wesneski. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Ready to go now? And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
The second baseman, Mookie Betts.
The 1-1. Hammer, base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. The 1-1. Just missed. Betts stands at second with no outs. And that's ball four.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Max Muncy at the dish. And a 1-1. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is downstairs. J.D. Martinez up next for the Dodgers. No outs, runners at first and second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Betts. To the plate, save! And it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Jason Hayward. Here's a 2-1. There's the strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Happ fires to third, not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. This guy with light tower power. Back to right. Suzuki puts it away. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they're up by 3.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now. You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The pitch. Now one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hayward leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs coming up. Back here at the ballpark and on the hill, Dustin May. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's Nico Horner. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Dansby Swanson stands in. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Next pitch is outside. The 2-1. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Offense held in check there. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. Chris Taylor now. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Taylor races for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Barnes. Ripped into right center. And now maybe extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 4. And he's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Next offering is in for a strike. Barnes at second with nobody out. Misses outside, and that's ball 2. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. The walk and a run scored his first time. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One of the things you may notice with Freddie Freeman, he always wears long sleeves. And you go back and remember his mom, Rosemary, she died of melanoma, skin cancer, back in 2000. And that's one of the ways that Freddie honors her every game. Suzuki hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Singled and scored his first time. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Well struck, right field. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hayden Wesneski out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jeremiah Estrada. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Jeremiah Estrada.
And Martinez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here's a 1-1. Called strike right there. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Now it's the right
Leadoff
fielder,
for the
Seiya
Cubs.
Suzuki.
The right fielder.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next one is off the plate. 2-2. Kicks and deals. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Three and two now. And there's ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional
Leading
walk,
off
but
for the
he wasn't
Cubs.
exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So man aboard, Cody Bellinger, the next Cub to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
Batting sixth.
And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Patrick Wisdom circles the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Yeah, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So one out, nobody on. And now it's Eric Hosmer. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is down low. In the air out towards right center. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Trey Mancini now. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hosmer, the runner at second with one away. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. One now. And a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside. The pitch. Good eye right there. Payoff pitch. That one drilled left field. Peralta makes the grab. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-2. Back after this on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Fouls one off. 2-2. And now it's filled up. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Julian Merriweather throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Thompson warming up as well. And a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now the center fielder, James Outman, drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Rips that one center field. Bellinger pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Man at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. Doubled in his first AB. In the air to left down the line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for LA. They lead it 6-2. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. The wind of the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. Swings through that.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Taylor to second. How about that double play?
The lefty, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Betts tosses to first, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs 2. Here at Wrigley Field, digging in, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes.
Kicks and fires.
Okay.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Runner leads away at second. And now the count filled up 3-2. And there's a base hit to left. Barnes around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 7-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. At the belt and fires. Just off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Righty delivers. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now it's Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out of the foul tip. Now it's J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
Betts at second. Freeman over at first, so one away. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
The 1-1. They say you win.
1-2.
Here comes a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Cubs 2. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
To third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Bellinger up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Bellinger.
And the pitch.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. Got it by him for the K. Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. He's already homered in this one.
Wisdom.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Just off the inside edge.
3-1.
May over to first. And he's back safely. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. May checks on first, and he's back in there. Suzuki, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one is absolutely belted. Outman going back some more, still going back. And he brings it in on the warning track. Cubs leave 1, they're down 5. It's 7-2. Julian Merriweather on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
David Peralta at the plate. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Right-handed reliever. And there's a ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. The pitch. Grounder might be 2. To second for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. The 2-1. There's a strike. And a pitch. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they're still on top 7-2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Andre Jackson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now here is Trey Mancini. The 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Now batting, catcher.
So up now for Chicago, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 7-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Hayward in position and puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Dansby Swanson will hit next. The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Two outs.
3-2.
foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Got him looking, and that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
7-3 is how this one ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.